Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk a little bit about possible Johnny Depp replacement casting and the new Fantastic Beast movie. I'm Josh Gibson with Fourth Wall Players.
And I am Kelly McKinney of Hohenheim Productions.
So let's just get into it.
Yeah. Okay, first off, what do you think about the Fantastic Beasts trilogy and all of that?
This could be another video, but I think to try to make it succinct, or at least as succinct as we can make on our page, that I was really looking forward to like Magical Dr. Dolittle when I first heard the announcement of the Fantastic Beasts movies. And that is not at all what we got. There's a little bit of Fantastic Beast and a lot of movie. And I don't mind they're going with the Grindelwald storyline. I just think they should have made separate movies for it. Right. That's my personal opinion. Yeah. However, this is what we have. So, looking from that...
yeah, because Harry Potter fans can't pretend like we don't want to see the greatest wizarding duel of all time between Grindelwald
and no one's saying that, but I think when they first talked about making these movies, the initial idea was we're going to make a bunch of movies in this universe.
Yeah, and we're going to make... well, for me, like, I feel like in Fantastic Beasts, when they started the series, they felt like they had to raise the stakes and make it epic.
Right,
and the thing is that Harry Potter already made it epic for us. Right. Now we just want to be able to live in the world.
Exactly. Right? We want to experience different corners of the world. We don't want to see the same storyline played out again. And that kind of feels like they're trying to build Grindelwald up to be Voldemort.
So
he's not a wizard cop.
Despite all the mistakes in the Fantastic Beasts trilogy, it looks like they're trying to clear one up by replacing Johnny Depp with Mads Mikkelsen.
Quick disclaimer, there's a lot of personal things going on behind the scenes as to why this is happening. We are not going to discuss that in this video. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about. I'm just looking at
the excitement of Mads Mikkelsen.
Right.
Because I was first introduced to Mads Mikkelsen in Casino Royale.
Right.
And I was like, holy, who is this guy? He's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, best villain. Because, like, you could even see his flaws. Like, if there was any villain that I could picture monologuing, it's Mads Mikkelsen in Casino Royale.
Right.
And it's because of his character was so well fleshed out.
And I feel like he does that. Like, even his character in Doctor Strange.
Right. Yep.
There was not much there to work with.
No, but he did it well.
But he acted the crap out of the part.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's one of the better villains in the MCU, like,
no,
far from it.
Right.
But he could have been the worst, because there was literally nothing to work with.
Right, like, I still think of the scene where they are in the sanctum.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's locked up, and Doctor Strange is talking to him. Was still a fucking magnificent scene.
Right.
Brilliant scene with Mads Mikkelsen
and that sort of intensity is what I would like for Grindelwald. I don't think I like Johnny Depp for certain parts. I do not think this is a part for him.
No.
I was worried about him. I was worried about it when they revealed him at the end of the first one. I was like, he is going to take over this series now.
Right, because they did it for star power, and that's not why anyone goes to watch Harry Potter.
Right. You know, so like for the main series, they only cast actors from the UK.
Right.
It makes sense in Fantastic Beasts you cast American actors to play Americans, but being that they were so...
okay, but Grindelwald's not American.
He's not. That's the point I'm making. I was getting there.
Okay.
He got there for me. He got there first. But that's the point I'm making, is that they're so... they're such sticklers for trying to be specific in their casting. It didn't make a lot of sense to me that they whitewashed a character like Grindelwald, which... whitewash is probably not the right word, but they Americanized him, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he probably still would have been white anyway, judging from the region he's from. But
right, yeah. Like, you know.
I heard a theory, and I'm going to shout out a page, Super Carlin Brothers, where they talked about the theory of his eye, make the theory short, his eye eventually becomes Mad Eye Moody's magical eye, and that's what his off-colored eye is.
Oh, that would be really cool.
And I thought that was a really cool theory. And I hope they retcon that in the movies.
That would be really cool.
But So I'm okay with that. I guess I just didn't like that it had like the hairdo was weird and like he was really pale for some reason. And
right.
And I don't mean like pale like he was pale complexion, but like he was like
he's been
ashy white.
His whole life. Yeah. Right.
And he looked a little. Honestly, I think the best he looked, the most Grindelwald he looked in the movie, was in the beginning of the second one, when his hair was like grown out and long after being in prison.
Right, when he looks like he was in prison.
Yeah. The spiked hair thing was really weird to me, and I can't
too 2020.
Yeah.
Okay, it's too Sweet Life with Zach and Cody.
Yeah.
So
I just didn't get it. Anyway, it's enough. We didn't want to make this movie to bash on Johnny Depp. It's not his. I mean, a lot of it was probably director decisions, and that's fine.
Right. We're talking about how Mads Mikkelsen will still do better.
Because I think
an overinflated.
The great thing about Mads Mikkelsen over Daniel Grohl, I think, is you don't have to do much to him. Like, he's not going to be so shockingly different from Johnny Depp's Grindelwald that like people are gonna be like, well, I can't get into this. It'd be really interesting to, once they make the third one, to literally put all of the Grindelwald Johnny Depp scenes side by side with Mads Mikkelsen and see the difference in delivery and see who's more believable. I'd be always looking for the subtleties, because with Johnny Depp, he plays such a character every time. He tries to steal every scene he's in. And
right. And the fact that Mads Mikkelsen commits to a character instead of plays one.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know Mads Mikkelsen's process, but I imagine he's going to want to know everything he can about Grindelwald.
Right.
You know what I mean? And rather than to see how much he can stand out as Grindelwald, which I feel like is what Johnny Depp's goal is. It's like, oh, right, but he's got to have like crazy hair.
Yeah.
All this crazy stuff going on. That's my Johnny Depp trying to be English accent.
Yeah. That's pretty on point.
It's pretty good. It's all right. And let us know what you think overall of the series, because I don't think they're going to end it at 3 movies. I really don't think they're going to end it at 3 movies. I hope they right the ship, and I hope they just get a cohesive storyline. I think in order to do that,
but I think this is a step in the right direction.
I think in order for this casting choice is a step in the right direction. I think in order for the story to go in the right direction, I think J.K. Rowling needs to take some time to herself and figure out exactly what she actually wants to accomplish.
Maybe
with
go meditate.
The wizarding. Meditate or something.
Yeah.
Some medication and some meditation.
Yeah.
And think about what you really want to do with the wizarding world, because I myself have a ton of fan fiction in my head about wizarding in the U.S.
Yeah.
And it's like...
And I feel like they barely even...
Right. We didn't breach it at all. We didn't breach it at all. From everything that I've looked up in Pottermore about American wizarding schools, we didn't. We barely mentioned one of the schools. I think in the first
Grindelwald. That was it. Yeah.
Yep. And that was it. And so it was super frustrating. So yeah, again, let us know what you think about in the comments below about the new casting choice. What is your favorite Mads Mikkelsen role, and what is your favorite Johnny Depp role?
Ooh.
Peace.
Did you like the video? Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Just do it.